think that wheel's dead now.
Guys, do you have a job you hate? Imagine if you could make more money from the comfort of your own home. That was my dream, and it became a reality once I started selling on eBay. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars by selling on eBay, and I've now taught hundreds of people my secrets. So just check out the results here from some of my students. So if you're sick of that 9 till 5 and you want to make more money than a doctor from the comfort of your own home, then click on the link down below and I'll show you how. Oh no, look! Oh no! Oh, what happened? Too much. I was thinking that GPS would take ages to register. Oh, all the way flat out and just hit that.
I'll do it after you.
Look at the height of that. That is apparently the UK's tallest vertical jump. Oh!
I think that wheel's dead now.
Oh my god! I'll pay for the damage.
Yeah?
What happened? Made it! How are you going to get down? I'll pay for the damage. So here's some of the carnage from that video. So my X-Max, it blew a tyre out. The Rustler, although it doesn't look that bad, it is actually pretty destroyed. A lot broke on that. The Nitro Banggood Special, that went really, really well. Super impressed. But I did break it, so you will see that in the video. People keep asking me, what do I use to film the onboard shots? So usually it's this GoPro Hero 5 Sessions, and they do really take a beating. I've busted loads of them, and you can't really get hold of them anymore. So I've got 6 here. I've got 3 here that are still brand new in boxes, and I've got another 3 here. And the reason I've got so many is because I break so many and they're getting difficult to get hold of. So coming over here, I've got a new one of these little crawler tank things, whatever they're called. The first one that I got, it actually didn't work. It went round in circles, but it wouldn't go forwards and backwards. So I've got another one there, so I can do the review of that fairly soon. I still have a few more upgrades for my Armour Creighton 6S and for my Outcast 6S. And by the way, people sometimes said to me, where's the Notorious? Well, this is the Notorious. The Outcast and Notorious, the exact same car, they've just got different body shells. At the moment, I'm running an Outcast body, but sometimes I run the Notorious body. But anyway, I've got some more goodies in here that I've got from M2C Racing. So some of these parts I've not fitted yet. So I've got some different bladderless style sort of shock caps here. They're supposed to make it absorb jumps and bumps a lot better, so I've still got them to put in. I've got different pistons, heavy duty hinge pins, a few bits in here from Custom RC Upgrades and Just Bash It RC. Yep, I've got to do the helicopter. That will happen soon. I've done the unboxing. I've just got to take it out and give it a fly. We've got the Meccano Destruction Derbies coming up as soon as we can get a couple of people together to help me do that. The Barbie car, I'm not really sure if it's going to be a high-speed thing that we're going to smash into a wall, or if we're going to turn it into a crawler. All the comments so far are sort of mixed 50-50. Some people said make it crazy crazy fast and turn them into crash test dummies. Other people want to see it a crawler. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll put a poll up here. I will put a poll up here, and whichever wins, that's what I'm going to do. So, as some of you guys know, I have got a little bit of a crawler fetish at the moment. And now being winter, I'll get a lot of fun out of these micro crawlers. So, the latest one that I've got is a brand new HBX Devastator. It's got a few slight little upgrades on here from the previous one. So, if you haven't seen this video, there's going to be a link to that there. Now, a lot of you guys said, Kev, get the Axial SCX 24, I think it is. That's the best one out there. So I've just ordered one, and I'm actually expecting the postman to turn up any minute now to deliver it for me. So there's going to be a video of that soon, and I'm going to compare it to all of my other crawlers. This one here is just a toy grade one. I'm not even sure if you can get this one anymore. Then obviously I've got this build here that I've got to finish off. I'm not going to bore those of you viewers that are not interested, so I'm going to put a link up here. But basically, this is a 4-stroke engine, starter motor on there, 2-speed auto, 2-speed manual. It's got reverse. If this works, it's going to be pretty cool. So if you haven't seen the build series of that, link to that is up here, and I will be continuing with that very soon. And I've also got more stuff coming up with these little mini monster trucks here. I've got one of the ramps here, but my idea is to build a whole load more ramps. I think Ian said he's going to build one too. Hopefully Steve and Pat, maybe some other people can get involved and build their own versions. And then on some cold winter days, because we've got colder weather coming up pretty soon, we can build a little indoor monster truck arena, and that should hopefully make for some pretty fun videos. A few other things coming up as well that I'm not going to share at this point, because it's happened before where I've come up with an idea, someone else has done it before me, and then everyone's blamed me for copying the idea. So, alright, so just so I can make up a 10-minute video, I'm just going to do a few questions and answers. And I'm going to do questions from my subscribers. I can now select on YouTube which questions are from subscribers and which ones aren't. So if you want me to answer any questions in future, you're more likely to get a response if you are a subscriber. So subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free. All you've got to do is click on the button. And if you always want to unsubscribe later on, you can. You just click on it again. But anyway, Bill Tremble said, I like your wrenching videos, but not as much as your bashing videos. So yes, that is why I don't make that many wrenching videos anymore, because they take a lot of time. Having the camera in the way makes it a lot longer to wrench. It's hours and hours editing, and not that many people really want to watch anyway. So that's why I don't really do that much of them anymore. Steve OD said, have you tried Savox servos? I have tried Savox in the past. I'm not a fan. They're noisy. They're not very accurate. They're relatively expensive if you compare them to like some similar stuff on Banggood. They're very, very power hungry, so often you need a separate beck. So I'm not really a fan of them, but maybe I will give them another go at some point. Do you have a sister called Linda Talbot? I do not. I have a sister, but not a Linda. Kaylin said, damn Kev, you're gaining weight. I have too since I bought into the RC game. Well, there's nearly a 6-pack. I just need to work on the line down the middle. John said the XO1 isn't uncontrollable. It needs a better set of tyres. Yeah, good point. I may well try that. RC Bench said, do a skate park video with the armour infraction. I'm planning to take it to a skate park actually, but I'm not going to air it out. I'll, drive it around nicely, maybe do some little jumps and stuff, but I really do like the infraction. It's a bit of a shelf queen. I'll try and look after it. I haven't rolled it yet, I haven't hurt the body yet, and I want to try and keep it that way if I can. Lucas says, can we get the XO1 to the moon? Probably not. It will probably explode on landing. Roman Atwood did it. Maybe I'll do it one day. I don't know. Who knows? Depends how desperate for views I get, I guess. Please tell me you're not into Scientology, said Matthew. No, I'm not into it at all. I'm guessing you are referring to this book here. And no, I'm not into it. Somebody recommended it. I haven't read it yet. Maybe I'll have a little look. Maybe I won't. But no, I'm not into that sort of stuff. Crackers RC said, maybe get some aluminium bulkheads for my armours. I've been tempted, I've looked at them, but I'm sort of thinking if everything is aluminium and you crash upside down, something's got to give. And I think even though a plastic bulkhead is a bit of a pain in the butt to fix, it's a lot cheaper and you do kind of need a give point. But I don't know, I might give it a go. So if maybe somebody has tried it and had good experiences with it, then maybe I will give it a go. Kib Alice said, why are you playing with junk toys when you have awesome machines? Well, I kind of get fun from all aspects of the hobby. I get fun with some of the junk, also get fun with the more expensive stuff. I sort of, I enjoy it all really. Brad said I should get the Raminator. And oh man, I am so tempted. I really would love to have one. I haven't really got any land to use it on at the moment. It's a bit big. It's a bit big to store and a bit big to sort of transport around. I do want one, but the real monster truck's got to come first. Mr. Jim says he likes my improved editing, but do I know any other tunes? So I do kind of like using the same tunes. I've got a little library of tunes that I've got, and I like to sort of pick some of the same tunes because it kind of like adds to the brand of my channel, I guess. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Would you rather see some other new songs and new tunes, or would you rather I use some of the ones that you are sort of more familiar with on the channel? I don't know. I don't mind. I can use different tunes. I've got an account with Epidemic Sounds, thousands and thousands of tunes on there, unlimited, pretty much anything. So I can use different tunes. It kind of depends what you guys want. Kev is a piano boss. Not really. I did do a little song on there the other day, but I'm not really that good. I'll do it a little bit for my own entertainment, but I don't know. I wouldn't class myself that great. Let's have a quick go. Itchy says he'd like to see some videos on helicopters. Yes, I have joined a model club and I'm planning to get back into the helicopters a little bit, not much. I used to be obsessed with model helicopters. I used to smash so many up. I used to have the competition ones, the Zab Goblins, 12-cell lipos. These things are like $3,000 to build each. And I just kept smashing them up and it was getting expensive. And I kind of said to myself, my dream is monster trucks. If I keep playing helicopters and destroying helicopters all the time, then I'll never be able to follow my dream of doing monster trucks. So I got out of the helicopter hobby, but maybe I'll get back into it, but not do it as much. And if I can feature it on the YouTube channel, maybe when I do these crazy smashes and smashing these things to pieces, if it gets a lot of views, and the views can sort of pay for the damage, and maybe I'll get back into it, we'll see. So I may get a helicopter, introduce it to the channel, and just see how it goes. If people want to watch, then I'll do more. If people don't, then maybe I'll do it not so often. KX said, what kind of camera do I use? So usually I use my Samsung Galaxy S10, and sometimes I use a GoPro, like I've got Hero 8, what I normally use now, and I've also got the GoPro 360 degrees that I've started using. The camera I'm filming on here is a Canon 70D, but it's a bit big for me for taking out and stuff, so it just sits here on my desk for doing videos like this. Ben said he's still waiting for the underwater drone thingy. Yes, 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 yes. I need to find a lake somewhere suitable. So far, everywhere that I've seen, it's been all loads of weeds and stuff in there, and it's all tangly-wangly, and now it's cold as well. So I'm waiting for a nicer day, and I've got to find somewhere suitable to do it. But yes, I have to get onto it. The company that sent me it actually on my case as well, so yeah, I've got to do that. So that is it for the Q&As. If you guys want me to respond to any of your comments and maybe do more of these Q&As at the back of videos and stuff like that, make sure you're a subscriber, and because now I am prioritising my response to the subscribers. I'm getting so many comments, it's impossible for me to keep up with everybody. When I was a smaller channel, it was a lot easier to answer everyone, but now there's so many comments coming in, Instagram messages, Facebook messages, YouTube messages. It's just getting too much, and it's impossible for me to respond to everybody. So it's not me being rude, it's just not a thing that's possible. If you look at other bigger YouTube channels, you know, I'm still a small channel myself really, but if you look at some of the bigger channels, I don't really respond to anybody. So I'll do my best to respond to as many as I can, but I will prioritise on the subscribers. And as I said, it's free. Click on the button, you're subscribed, and then if you ever get fed up with my stuff, you can just hit the unsubscribe, and it's as simple as that. So if you like these videos, guys, thumbs up, subscribe, bell button. I'll see you over on another video. Make sure the next couple of videos you watch them, because I'm putting a lot of effort into editing those ones. Hope you like them. If you don't, then what can I do? Go and watch PewDiePie. Actually, PewDiePie's apparently given up YouTube. Go and watch, I don't know, whoever you want. Anyway, guys, see you soon.